4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heist, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
Hello and welcome to this live watch-along of Giants versus Athletics, game number 2 of the 3-game series. Giants lost game 1 there, looking to bounce back. The Athletics are looking to win the series. It's a late one here in the UK, but I hope you can join me. It should be a good one, this. Looking at the starting match today, we've got Trevor McDonald, who's 1-0, and he's got a sub-3 ERA, and he's been pretty good. And for the Athletics, Luis Severino. So it should be a good pitching matchup. We'll see if the Giants can bounce back. And the Giants offense need to get going here. They are dead last in the MLB in many different categories. So it'll be important that they get going. Thanks for spending your time for joining me. And this is my first ever stream. Hopefully the first of many. And we're just going to wait for the game to start here. And it's exciting. It's going to be my first play-by-play. How are you guys doing tonight? You guys doing good? Hope everything's working clearly. I know I should have a microphone soon. Right now, the audio quality is not where I want it to be, but we're working on it. If all goes well. Game is about to start. 2:40 a.m. start time here in the UK, and that's a 6:40 start time in America, where most of you guys are from. It's looking like good weather, and the wind's blowing in Sacramento. It's such a health park, so that does mean it could be a low-scoring game. Wind does dictate at Sacramento. Hoping for a few home runs. We've got some special clips for home runs. Been working very hard, so hopefully we see a few home runs today. That'd be nice. So as I said, it'll be Luis Severino for the Athletics pitching. He is 2-4 with a 4.07 ERA. He's much better on the road than he is at home. And he does allow a lot of walks. And he's facing Jung-Woo Lee. And the first pitch is a ball outside. And it's 1-0. Jung-Woo Lee is batting .265. And he takes a strike down the middle. Jung-Woo Lee is on one of the big contracts with the Giants. He's making around $20 million a year. And he's not going to hit 15 home runs. And he's not going to steal 15 stolen bases. But he is an exciting player, as he fouls off the pitch and it's 1-2. Jung-Woo Lee with an inside the park home run in LA. And that's fouled by Jung-Woo Lee, and it stays 1-2. Tony Vitello, the manager of the Giants. He's been in the media a lot of criticism. And he hasn't got off to the start he would have wanted as Jung-Woo Lee fouls off the pitch and it remains 1-2. Home plate umpires Corey Blazer. If you like umpires, I mean, I don't know, but the 1-2 pitch and it's fouled off Jung-Woo Lee's foot. It's a lot of foul balls early here. I don't know about you, but my belief is team that fouls the most pitches early gets pitchers' pitch count up. That's where the advantage lies. 1-2 pitch here to Jung-Woo Lee. We'll see what he does. And it's a line out to Jeff McNeil. Good catch by Jeff McNeil. And that's the first out of the game. Jung-Woo Lee lines out for out number one in the top of the first. Hit it hard but straight at Jeff McNeil, who made a nice catch. As here's Luis Arise, and he puts a good swing on one to right field, but Lawrence Butler's going to be there, and that is the second out of the inning on the first pitch right there. And that'll be 2 outs in the inning. So not the start the Giants would have wanted so far, but we'll see if Casey Schmidt can do anything. Casey Schmidt takes the ball low, and it's 1-0. Casey Schmidt is batting .274 with a 327 on base, a 48-1 slugging. Lots of people would argue he's been the Giants' best hitter, as he takes a pitch that almost hits him inside. And it's 2-0. 2-0 here to Schmidt. It looks like a lovely day at Settle Health Park. It's Giants AAA Stadium. 2-0 count, and it's a strike. And that was a big booming sweeper in there by Severino. And the count's 2-1. Severino pitches again. It's another sweeper, and it's just foul. Just foul there from Casey Schmidt. As I just checking. Zach Gallup playing third base for the Athletics today. He was tearing it up with Las Vegas. And he's got off to a good start this season after struggles last year. It's 2-2 now to Casey Schmidt. And Severino's to pitch. And it's a good slow sweeper. And Casey Schmidt just checks his swing in time to make it a full count. 3-2. Payoff pitch. The Giants' historically low walk rate, so we'll see if they can get their first one here. 3-2 pitch. And it's a high drive. And it's left field. And it's out of here. Casey Schmidt with a home run to put the Giants on the board. 106 off the bat. And that is the first home run in jolly good takes. Casey Schmidt, he's been the best Giants hitter. And that is his first home run on our stream to give the Giants the lead. And it's 1-0 San Francisco. A beautiful swing there by Casey Schmidt. It was a hanging sweeper by Severino, and he just demolished it. That one ought to feel good for Schmidt after he had 4 Ks in his last game in LA. And that brings up Rafi Devers, who's behind in the count 0-1. And he takes his time out. And that is the first home run in jolly good takes history. And it's 1-0, not 1-1. It's 1-0 Giants. Well, got a bit of an issue here. Gonna have to fix that. Technical difficulties as Rafi Devers strikes out swinging. But here on Jolly Good Takes, it's boom boom baseball.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom boom baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Hope you like that. That every end of inning, that will be played if there is a home run. That couldn't be the perfect stream here first up because, of course, there's an error. So I'm going to have to fix it, but that's all good. As we go to the bottom of the first with the Giants winning 1-0. Good add this text. Try and get this score correct as it's 1-0. Don't know why it keeps saying 1-1, but that's fine. As Nick Kurtz hits a slow foul ball to Rafi Devers. And it's 0-1. See if we can get this score correct. And that they should be on. Why is it doing that? It's 1-1 here to Nick Kurtz. And he hits a lone line drive, but it's going to hold up for Harrison Bader, and that's out number 1. It's not 1-1. This thing's going to just take me a little bit of time here. It's 1 out, and Shea Langoliers is up, and he's behind in the count 1-0. And he hits a ground ball to Matt Chapman, and Matt Chapman with a backhand, and he'll fire it to first base, and that's 2 outs in the inning. Matt Chapman's been struggling at the plate, but he always provides that solid defense. Let's see. We'll have to do it this way. We'll have to do it this way. It's 1-0 here to Tyler Soderstrom. He's batting 196 with 277 on base, 5 home runs and 20 RBIs, and he looks at a strike. And Soderstrom takes the low, and it's 2-1. Oh, almost got there. Don't want to make it too big. Soderstrom, he hits one the other way, and that's going to be a fair ball. Drew Gilbert picks it up. He fires it to the shortstop, Willie Adames. But Soderstrom's got a 2-out double. Two-out double there for Tyler Soderstrom. And it'll be Brent Rooker, the D8. Looking to drive in Soderstrom here. And he fouls off the first pitch. It was a sinker below the zone. And he's behind 0-1. So now I've got to check. If I change this. Okay, it's working. Brilliant. Here's a pitch called a strike, and we've got the first challenge today. And it looks like Brent Rooker may win this one, and it will change the count to 1-1. Yes, it's a ball 1.3 inches below the zone, and that was a big pitch and a big over call there. He takes another ball and he's ahead in the count now, 2-1. Looking to drive in the time run here, nice and early in the bottom of the first. And the pitch is way inside and it's 3-1. It's 1-0 early here to the Giants. 3-1 pitch coming up here from Trevor McDonald to Brent Rooker. And that's in there with the sinker for his strike, and it's a full count. Casey Schmidt's home run is the difference so far in this game. 3-2 pitch. McDonald's taking the pitch clock way down here. And that's a ground ball. Backhanded by Willie Adamas. It's a one-hop throw picked by Devers. And it's the end of the inning. Giants still lead 1-0. Nice play there by Willie Adamas. He's had his defensive issues so far this season, but he made a nice play there. And we will head to the top of the second, 1-0, San Francisco. Just 1 second. So a fun first inning there. Casey Schmidt driving in the first home run on jolly good takes. And it was fun to call that one. And as I said, hopefully that is the first of many. And hopefully for the Giants' sake, it turns it around. Now, the plan on this channel in general, I am a Giants fan, but I do want to cover all the different teams. I want to try and remain as unbiased as possible, giving my honest takes on every NFL team. Hopefully, I can offer a unique perspective here, as I am from the United Kingdom. So I'd like to incorporate my cricket and football or soccer knowledge into the broadcast. And hey, that makes it better for everyone, right? All right, just checking everything's working there as it's first stream, and it is. And Willie Adamas is up first to lead off this inning, and he takes a ball inside. So it's a 1-0. Willie Adamas under a lot of pressure. Got booed for the first time at the weekend. So he takes a pitch inside, and it's 2-0. He's not been playing up to his standards so far this season, but he has been going a little bit. The power's not been there, but the average has raised as he swings at a sinker down the middle, and it's 2-1. 2-1 here for Willie Adamas. His career against Luis Severino, he's 353 with a double, a homer, and 7 RBIs. So maybe he'll like this matchup as he swings and misses wildly. And it's 2-2. 2-2 pitch here to Willie Adames, and he drives it to right field. And that is going to be down for a base hit. Adames, he heads to second comfortably, and that's the lead-off double for Willie Adames. He got off hot with lots of doubles, and he hits a double there to lead off the inning. Good opposite field approach there by Willie Adames. And he'll have the Giants' second extra base hit off the game. And Matt Chapman, who has been in a deep slump, comes to the plate and he takes first pitch strike. And as it goes when you're in a slump, you're always behind in the count. And he fouls off the next pitch. And he's behind 0-2. O2 pitch here to Matt Chapman, and he fans on a high breaking slider. And there's a K there for Matt Chapman, who struggles to continue. It's 1 out, and that will bring up Drew Gilbert, nicknamed the Chili Goober, looking to drive in Willie Adames. And he takes the first pitch strike. A sweeper in there, caught the top of the zone. He's behind 0-1. And it's 0-1 here, and Drew Gilbert takes above the zone, and it's a 1-1. Casey Schmidt's home run is the difference here at Sutter Health Park. Gilbert's looking to double the Giants' lead nice and early on here. We'll see what Gilbert can do. 1-1 pitch here to Gilbert, and that's a cutter that runs in the hands for a ball, and it's 2-1. So Matt Chapman Ks again, so his struggles continue. Drew Gilbert in a bit of a slump as well. Had good at-bats off Otani. And it was his drive where Willie Adames forgot how many outs there was as he fouls off the pitch, and it's 2-2. We'll see if Willie Adames makes any errors this time, as he's on second base. He should have learnt from his mistake. Gilbert takes a timeout. Severino, he said many times he does not like this stadium. Giants AAA stadium. 2-2 here to Gilbert. And it's a good take with the sweeper. Back foot sweeper there. But Gilbert was able to take it, and it's a full count 3-2 now. On deck, Harrison Bader. Shifted for the pull for Gilbert. And 3-2 pitch. And Gilbert fouls it. The sweeper on the hands. And Gilbert fouls that one off. It's 1-0 here. Looks like a lovely day at Sutter Health Park. Gilbert is just entering the batter's box. He seems ready. 3-2 count. 1 out, runner at second base. And Gilbert with a slow tapper back to Severino. And Willie Adames is going to get out here. Willie Adames trying to go to third base. And Zach Geloff will apply the tag. So Drew Gilbert will reach on a fielder's choice, but another bad base running error by Willie Adames. And so it'll be a runner at first with 2 outs. Two outs here now. When you're making that money, there's a lot of pressure on Willie Adames, and he's got to be better. He's got to be better. Zach Geloff tried to go back to second base, caught in the run down, and he gets tagged out. And they'll be down to Harrison Bader. A 1-5 fielder's choice for out number 2. And Severino now, the train is just coming out. He may have got injured there. It was hit straight back to him, and he fired it to third base, where Geloff was able to tag out Adames. But Severino does look okay, and he is going to continue. 0-0 here to Harrison Bader. Ground ball. Zach Geloff fire at second, and that is the end of the inning. So no runs for the Giants there. They had one hit, the leadoff double by Adames, but they could not drive him in. As I've got to adjust. Just this as we enter the bottom of the second. This Saturday game at Sutter Health Park. It's going to be a late one here in the UK. But baseball, nothing beats baseball. As just got a lot going on here. So thank you for joining me here on Jolly Good Takes. It's the first ever live stream in our history. So hoping it's going well. Already had a technical bug, but hopefully that's the last one we have today. 1-0 here, Giants offense. Not doing much apart from the Casey Schmidt home run. Interesting to see. Can be strong winds in Sacramento. And that Schmidt home run went to left, and the wind is blowing from left to right. So he caught that one good. He caught that one good. We'll see off who's leading off for the A's this inning. It'll be Bolte. Just called up Bolte from AAA from Las Vegas. He'll be the centre fielder. Looks like a very good young talented player. Another good young talented player on this A's team. And he takes a strike first up from Trevor McDonald. The A's, a ton of young talent on the A's, and they're really exciting. And of course, it starts off with Nick Katz, who hit a 3-run home run last night. My opinion, best first baseman in baseball already. As Boltes tries to check his swing, but he goes around, and it's 0-2 here. 0-2 pitch coming up to Bolte. And he swings and misses. It's a good slider, good hard slider there by Trevor McDonald. And that's the first out of the inning. He got ahead 0-2, and it was a good put away pitch there with a good hard slider. And Zach Geloff is now batting, and he drives one to right field, but Jung-Hoo Lee will catch it just before the warning track for out number 2. And a first pitch out for Zach Geloff. That's the second out of the inning. Lawrence Butler coming up. Lawrence Butler so far not had the year he's wanted, 179 batting average. And he looks at a ball below the zone. And it's 1-0. Lawrence Butler, 179, 279 on base. So good 100-point difference between his on base and average. Good sign. He just want to get that average up. Good defensive right fielder. And he's ahead 2-0 here. And the 2-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Another hard slider. Inside part of the zone that caught. And he was able to get the swing over the top of that pitch. 2-1 pitch here. And it's a little line drive here to Willie Adames. And it's going to be caught for the final out of the inning as we head to the top of the third. Top of the third here, and it will be Jesus Rodriguez to lead off for the Giants. So Casey Schmidt's home run is still the difference in this game. Is early. Schmidt has been the Giants' best hitter. He's their leader in home runs as well, and that was his 7th home run. And you've got to say he's been the best value for money. 900k. And he's being utilised many different ways. And the Giants, with, if you don't know, Elliot Ramos, get put on the 10-day IL. And so Schmidt's going to play some left field. So that adds to his versatility. Which, hey, if you like fantasy, it's good for you. The moment the first chat's going to come in is going to be exciting as well. Would love to interact with you guys. I think that's what baseball and streaming it's what it's all about. Now, obviously, Rodriguez is playing catch because the Giants traded Patrick Bailey, and I think that was a good trade for the Giants. They had a catcher jam. They like Daniel Susak a lot. Jesus Rodriguez is good offensive backs. And so they made the move. And we'll see if it pays off. As here he is, and he takes a strike and is behind 0-1. Rodriguez got off to a good start the first week. Slowed down in LA. We'll see if he can bounce back this series. As he hits a slow ground ball, Zach Geloff charges in and he fires it across starting to Nick Kurtz for out number 1. He doesn't strike out, Jesus Rodriguez. He puts the ball in play. But the issue with that is you can get a lot of soft contact. That's a 5-3 ground out. And the Giants will be back to the top of the lineup with Jung-Hoo Lee. Jung-Hoo Lee swings first pitch. And this is a high fly ball. And it's going to fall! It's going to fall! And Jung-Hoo Lee is going to get own his first base. So not a hard hit ball, but it will be a single for Jung-Hoo Lee. Swinging first pitch. And I told you, the wind is blowing there. And that ball may have been going foul. And the wind just blew it in. As Soderstrom could not catch up to it. And it just bounced in. As Arise takes the ball. This one. And Arise with a big game last night. He went 4 for 5, including his first home run of the year. So who would have thought at this stage he's got more home runs than Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes low, and it's 2-0. Now the bat with Arise, everyone knows what the bat is like. It's the defense which has really seen an uptick this year. And as he fouls off the pitch, you got to give credit to Ron Washington there. Just an insane transformation for Luisa Rice, who signed with the Giants just to play second base. 2-1 count here now to arrive. As Severino throws to first base, and that'll be the first pickoff attempt, as it was unsuccessful. Jung-Hoo Lee, no stolen bases on the year, so he is looking for his first stolen base. The grandson of the wind. 2-1 pitch here to Severino. And that is outside, and it's 3-1. Schmidt on deck. Here's the difference in this game. Three-one pitch, and that's ball 4. So Arise, he doesn't walk often, but he did walk there. Ball 4, and there'll be runners at first and second with Casey Schmidt coming up, and he so far is the difference in the game, like I've said a few times. Runner on first and second here, top of the third, 1 out. Giants looking to add on. And Schmidt takes low. And it's 1-0. Severino, you do not want to fall behind after the guy's already hit a home run on you. Schmidt, he's really honed in on his plate discipline this season. He used to be a free swinger, but now he's honed in. So he shoots one the other way, but it's foul. And it's 1-1. Thank you for joining me here on Really Good Takes for the debut stream. I've said the audio, it will be improved, but for now, this is what we've got. Where Schmidt takes inside, and it's 2-1. Two-one count here to Schmidt. And he swings, and it's a shallow fly ball. It's going to fall. And it's going to be bases loaded. 1 out as Schmidt gets his second hit of the game. He did not hit that one anywhere near as hard as he did his home run. But he will not care. As that will go in as a single in the scorebook, and it'll be bases loaded here for Rafi Devers. And he takes inside, and it's ball 1. A chance for the Giants to really establish a lead here early. Rafi Devers, who's been heating up, he loves the month of May. And it's no different this year. 1-0 count here to Rafi Devers as he swings and misses out a cutter. Big, heavy swing there. 1-1 here to Rafi Devers. The ball is carrying to right, so if he gets one in the air, it could be gone. As he fouls one off. He was on that one. 4-seam fastball. Top of the zone. He's been swinging and missing at lows, but he was on that one. And it's 1-2 here. Severino would love a strikeout here. He would love to get out of this inning. 1-2 pitch here to Rafi Devers. And that's strike 3 called. And he's going to challenge it. This is going to stand. And Rafi Devers strikes out looking with the bases loaded. It was a cutter at the top of the zone that just clipped the top of the zone. And a big strikeout there for Luis Severino. As Devers taps the bat on the ground in anger. He was looking for something different and he got caught out there. So it'll be down to Willie Adams if he had a double first time up to drive these runners in. And that's a base hit to right field. 1 run will score. The throw to home, 2 runs will score. As it's another bad base running error by Willie Adams as he tagged out to second, but he did get the hit to drive in 2 runs, and the Giants are up 3-0 here. Bad base running by Damas, but look, we're not going to get mad. He drove in 2 runs there. Severino, he thought with a strikeout at Devers, he could have got out the inning. But it was not to be for Severino. However, he'll appreciate his play by Shea Langoliers there to get the out at second base. So it's 3-0 Giants here as we enter the bottom of the third. And the A's don't want to fall behind too far, but they do have the offense to come back. It's all Giants here so far to start off, but things can change very quickly, especially when you've got Nick Pert, Shea Langoliers, Soderstrom, Rooker on your team. Willie Adames there, 2 RBI single. But he has been out on the bases twice. Three nothing Giants then. It's such a health part. A's took game one. Giants looking to even the series and snap their 3-game losing streak. Five hits so far for the Giants, just the one for the A's, but we're only in the bottom of the third. And it'll be Hernandez here batting, and he looks at strike one, and he's behind 0-1. Hernandez is off to a solid start, batting average wise. Slug's not been there, as he looks at a ball just below the zone, and it's 1-1. 1-1 here to Hernandez. It's a good hard slider there by Trevor McDonald, and it's 1-2. A's need some base runners. 1-2 pitch here. It's fouled. It was a good spoil there by Hernandez. It was good low slider away there by Trevor McDonald, but Hernandez as well to spoil that one. And it remains 1-2. And the pitch. And it was way outside, and he swung. First base umpire rings him up for the first out of the inning. It was a big slider, far away, and he got the chase. For out number 1 of the third inning. Jeff McNeil's up. He had a good game yesterday. He was 2 for 2 runner in scoring position. As he swings at the first pitch, and this is a ground out. Luis Arraez to first baseman Rafi Devers, second out. So a few first pitch swings for the A's, and they've not worked out so far. Two outs now for the A's. A's playing in their second season in Sacramento. There'll be one more, and then they'll move to Vegas as Nick Kurtz is up. Big Amish. His home run was the difference yesterday. We'll see if he can do it again. And he takes a strike. And he's behind 0-1. 0-1 pitch here to Nick Kurtz, swing and miss over the top of that. Good change up there by Trevor McDonald. He's been very good so far in his major league career. 0-2 pitch. Change up in the dirt. Kurtz doesn't bite on that one. Nick Kurtz, 917 OPS. Rookie of the year last year. Got off to a slow start this year, but the guy's just so good that he's bounced back straight away. As he takes low here, and it's 2-2. 3-0 here, early to the Giants, bottom 3. At Sutter Health Park. 2-2 pitch here. And that's change up in the dirt, and Kurtz takes. Kurtz, very good at walking. Tied Barry Bonds for the second longest walk streak in the history of baseball. He's broken the A's on base streak record as well, and he's only in his second season. Full count pitch, and it's a pop-up. Is it playable? Yes. Chapman in foul territory will make the catch to end the third inning. 3-0 Giants after 3. So we go to the top of the 4th. Gonna grab a water quickly for my throat. Three nothing here to the Giants early. Willie Adams with the 2 out. Bases loaded single drove in 2, and Casey Schmidt got the game started with a home run in the top of the 1st. The Matt Chapman, who struck out last time up, who's in a horrid run at the plate. He's desperately looking for a hit. He's 4 for 48 in May so far. He's not hit a home run since the first road series of the season in San Diego. And that's his only home run of the year. Alright, top of the 4th, Matt Chapman, then it is to lead off, and he takes in the dirt 1-0. He takes highs ahead 2-0. As Severino missed with a sweeper there above the zone. And Matt Chapman, you don't want to walk him when he's like this at the plate. Right now he's a 3 out as he fouls one off, and he's 2-1. Two-one pitch to Matt Chapman is fouled. It was a sinker down the middle. Put a good swing on it, but just under that one. It's 2-2 to the Giants' third baseman. Former Athletic, his best year came in 2019 with the A's. As he swings and misses, and it's another strikeout for Matt Chapman. Turned down a 10-year, $150 million contract with the A's, before signing with the Blue Jays on a 1-year deal. Farhan Zaidi then signed him to a 3-year contract with opt-outs after every year, before Buster Posey gave him a 6-year extension, which is in year 2 of now. Here's Drew Gilbert, and he drives one right field, and it's off the wall. And Gilbert's going to get a double. He's going for three, and it's a one-out triple for Drew Gilbert. Bolte tried to make the catch on the wall, but he couldn't. And the Chili Goobears got a triple. As I'm just trying to get that graphic up there now. Triple. Good swing there by Gilbert. He thought he may have got it, but then when he didn't, he was sprinting to third base, and he got in there without a dive. So good swing by Gilbert, and now it's Bader looking to try and drive him in. Runner at third, one out. He takes a strike down the middle, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch here to Harrison Bader. That's fouled out of play, and it'll be 0-2. Bader 156 batting average, just came off the IL. He's hit 2 home runs since coming off the IL after 17 home run campaign last year. And he swings at a slider. Good slider by Severino. That's a big out, as Bader could not get the runner home from third with less than 2 outs. And it'll be down to Jesus Rodriguez, who grounded out third, his first time up. And he checks his swing on the first pitch, but he did go around, and he's behind 0-1. In his young career so far, we have seen him be a bit eager with runners in scoring position. 0-1 pitch here to Jesus Rodriguez, and that's up by the hands for ball one to even the count. Rodriguez trying to pick it up for Bader after Bader failed to drive in that run. As the Giants trying to extend their lead to 4-0. And he hits a low line drive. But it'll go straight to Jeff McNeil. And that'll be the third out of the inning. Drew Gilbert with a 1-out triple, but it will remain 3-0 Giants. As the A's are looking to respond. Three nothing here. And the A's, they just need to get base runners. So far, just the 1 hit, no walks. First time through the lineup. Langoliers will lead off. He's got their best batting average at 335. So far, Trevor McDonald's done a nice job. His slider's been working effectively. He's been getting chases. He's been getting swings and misses. Trevor McDonald, not a Giants top prospect, but he's had top prospect stuff so far in his Giants career. He's throwing it a bit quicker than he did in AAA. Maybe it's adrenaline. Probably is adrenaline. He's just pumped to be up in the MLB. Three, I think, Giants. And a nice evening in Sutter Park. Way past the evening here. It's 3:30 a.m. here. Coming live from the UK. So we're ready to go now for the bottom of the fourth. As I said, Langoliers will be leading off. And he takes a strike on a sinker, 93 miles an hour there. He's behind 0-1. He grounded out in the first. A1 pitch. He's in the zone but called a ball. The Giants won't challenge and it will leave in the count on 1-1. Giants down to one challenge. AZAC 2 challenges. As there's a big swing in the sky, Langoliers on a good sharp slider. The pitch has been really effective for him today. One-two count now. Langoliers looking to get on. And he hit a hard ground ball straight to Adamas. Well, not straight to Adamas. Adamas had to dive. And he couldn't get it out of his glove. And that will be a single for Shea Langoliers. And the A's need more of that. As they're behind 3-0. It was hit hard. Adamas backhanded it. But when he tried to get up, the ball fell out of his glove. And no play was made. And here's Soderstrom, who hit a double his first time up. He swings at the first pitch, and that's a ground ball to Willie Adamas. He fires it to a riser. Jump throw! Not in time. Giants looking to challenge there. They got the out at second base. They're not going to challenge, so it's going to be one out with the runner at first. It was a slow ground ball hit to Willie Adamas. He thrown it to Arise, and Arise tried his best. He did a jump throw, falling back. But Soderstrom just beats it out, and that'll bring up Brent Rooker. Brent Rooker, he takes low and away, and it's 1-0. One-0 count here to Brent Rooker. It's now 2-0 to Brent Rooker if he takes a sinker outside. And this is a count where he can do damage. And he'll want to hit a home run and get this to a one-run game. 2-0 pitch here to Brent Rooker. He fouls it off. It's sunk in on the hands. And welcome, Juice X Celestia. You're the first chat I've ever had. And you say 5 Vitello. Well, it's early, but he has not showed good signs so far. As Rooker hits a ground ball and Arise makes a nice diving stop. He tries to backhand it to Willie Adamas at second base. But it's not in time. He runs to first and second. Willie Adamas wants to challenge. It was a tough play. We'll see if the Giants do challenge. Vitello's looking. Arise made a nice diving stop. I thought he was definitely going to get past him. He fired it to Willie Adamas, who was not on second base. And Tyler Soderstrom was safe there. 0-0. And here's Bolte. And he swings and misses a sinker. He's behind 0-1. If you're in the chat, feel free to hit the like and subscribe. Hopefully I can grow this and push out some good content. 7-1 here to Bolte. He takes below the zone and it's 1-on-1. Bolte struck out this first time up, but we'll see if he can tie the game here and do some damage. It's a 1-1 pitch and that's way outside and it's 2-1. It's interesting. 5 Telly. Well, he's not showed that he's been that good so far. He's making a lot of mistakes. Why was he batting Chapman third yesterday? It's 2-2 here. Was it him making the decisions? I don't know. And his bullpen usage has not been good, but we have to give him time, I think. 2-2. Runner at first and second, one out here. Giants are up 3-0. Pitch. To swing and a miss. He got him to swing over the top of the changeup, and that's the second strikeout for Bolte. And it's the second out of the inning. And it'll be down to Zach Geloff to try and punch in Soderstrom and Rooker. He takes low. It's 1-0. Slider there just below the zone. Want to know here to Zach Geloff. Scorching hot with Vegas. So they promoted him as he hits a ground ball to Luis Ariz. He fires it to Rafi Devers for the third out of the inning. And it remains 3-0 Giants. So the A's had a good opportunity to score there. But they could not. And we'll head to the top of the fifth. Giants up 3-0. So far, Casey Schmidt with the best swing of the game. See with his solo home run in the top of the first. The first home run on jolly good takes. And Casey Schmidt, who actually followed me briefly. So, hey, what a coincidence. Three nothing here, top of the fifth. With Jung-Woo Lee, the Giants have batted twice. So far, Schmidt's 2 for 2. Chapman's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. If you're out there, guys, what do we think of the Chapman? I think Chapman's been dreadful. Gilbert with a triple. Jung-Woo Lee with a bloop. Base hit in third. And a rise with the walk. And a Darmus for the two hits, including 2 RBIs. Three nothing. Fifth inning is about to get underway, and we are officially, well, no, not officially. We're almost about to be halfway through. Jung-Woo Lee up to bat, and he takes a strike. First pitch. Jung-Woo Lee. Gotta say, I was expecting more extra base hits from him. He had that one hot streak against Miami. So he's behind 0-2 here. Severino giving up 3 runs. And Lee with an emergency swing there on the sweeper. It was high, not where Severino wanted it, but it was a strike. As Lee had to foul that one off to remain in the batter's box. 0-2 here. Jung-Woo Lee. He scored thanks to a Willie Adamas single as he grounds one to Nick Kurtz. Kurtz going to flip it over to Severino for out number one. So Lee with another ground out. And that'll bring up Arise, who drew the walk. And look, the Giants don't draw many walks, but it was a big walk. Got a runner in scoring position for Willie Adamas to knock him in. Good series so far for Luis Arise. Good season so far for Luis Arise. He's played excellent defense again today, as he takes inside and it's 1-0. Severino, 67 pitches so far. Let's see, yank that cutter in the dirt. He did not like the release point on that one, and 2-0 to Arise. He's staying away from Arise so far this game. Whether that's intentional, I don't know. 2-0 pitch to Luis Arise, and that's inside 3-0 to Luis Arise. Again, Schmidt on deck. Schmidt, the big home run in the top of the first. 3-0 to Arise. He's taken all the way. It's inside, and that's a 4-pitch walk to Luis Arise. So far, Luis Arise, his good play continues, and he's been Giants' best player again today. His defense and offense is consistent, and that was a knock on him. That's why no one wanted to sign him. It's why he only signed a 1-year contract. Is Schmidt now? It's a high drive, right field, it's carrying, it's off the foul pole, and gone! 2-run home run for Casey Schmidt. His second home run of the game. And the wind blew that one and it hit the foul pole. 5-0 Giants. Good swing there by Casey Schmidt. His second home run of the game. And the Giants are up 5-0. Wow. Casey Schmidt was out the lineup yesterday, but he is locked in today as Rafi Devers is up to bat. And that's great. I've got him in fantasy. So that's 2 home runs from Schmidt today in fantasy. He's now got 8 and he's leading the Giants. And he should be playing third base every day. As Devers hits a ground ball and that's through the infield for a base hit. That's a 1-out single for Rafi Devers. He did not hit that one the hardest, but found the gap. Casey Schmidt didn't know if he got all of that one, but in this ballpark, it was enough. For his second home run of the game. Big game for Casey Schmidt. Last year, Wilmer Flores had 3 home runs in one game against the A's. We'll see if Schmidt, next time up, can do that. And the good play by Rise with the walk as Willie Adamas hits a base hit to left field. That's going to get down. And we runners at first and second. So Adamas gets his third hit of the game. And the Giants' bats are coming to life here. We're in first and second for Matt Chapman. And Matt Chapman's 0-2, 2 strikeouts. Will he change that? He has not been good with runners on base, with runners off base. He's not been good, period. The Giants need him to step up if they want to go anywhere. Or if they want to trade Matt Chapman, they need to step up so he becomes a tradable asset. Because right now, His contract, no one will want to trade for him. It's all Giants here so far at Sutter Health Park, Sacramento. Home of the A's for 3 seasons before they moved to Vegas. Chapman will check swing the first pitch, and that's going to be a high throw by Nick Kurtz, and Willie Adames is safe and the bases are loaded. It was a check swing by Matt Chapman, ball in play. Kurtz moving to his right, fires it to second base. But the throw was too high, and it pulled Jeff McNeil off the bag. And it'd be bases loaded. Not Jeff McNeil, it was actually Hernandez, the shortstop, that he pulled off the bag. So Kurtz, great defense, as Willie Adames did well to avoid the tag there. And be bases loaded for Drew Gilbert, who hit a triple last time up. And he takes way high. It's 1-0. Severino struggles at home. And he's struggling here. Yeah, it's a Giants offense that does not score. As Gilbert fouls off the 1-0 pitch, and it's 1-1. One here to Drew Gilbert, looking to break this game wide open, and he swings a sweeper in the zone, and that's going to be a foul ball out of play. He's now behind in the count. Severino really needs a strikeout here. He does not want to give up. I mean, he doesn't want to give up 5, but if he gives up any more, it's a shocking outing. 1-2 pitch here to the Philly Goober out of Tennessee. That's a swing and a miss and a cutter. Good cutter to get a much needed strikeout there for out number 2. And Bader, who struck out last time up, will get an opportunity with the bases loaded. And there's 2 outs. Bases loaded. It's a high drive. Left field. And it's caught on the warning track. Bader just missed a grand slam. But here, on Jolly Good Takes, when the Giants hit, or any team hits a home run, it's boom, boom, baseball.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
So the Giants leave the bases loaded, but they do score 2, as it's 5-0. As we go to the bottom 5, and the A's, if they want to have any chance to win this game, have got to score soon. The error by Nick Kurtz did not cost them in the end. So Schmidt with 2 home runs. Massive day for Casey Schmidt at the plate. And that's a bat you've got to keep in the lineup every day. And really, they've got to play Eldridge every day, the Giants. It's 5-0 here. The Giants are doing something they don't do often. That's score more than 2 runs. And they've scored 5. This will be their 1-out offensive outburst for the week. They're looking to snap the 3-game skid and go 3-3 on this road trip so far. After an 0-6 road trip last time out, they finally get themselves 9 games below 500. Here's Lawrence Butler to lead off the bottom of the 5th. So he takes inside, and it's 1-0. The job for Trevor McDonald is keep what he's doing, attack the zone, get ahead. Don't walk anyone, no free base runners. So he's behind 2-0. Most important inning in a game is the inning after you score. You've got to shut the team down. And from the A's point of view, this is a time you can strike and get back in this game. 2-0. Wild thinker there by Trevor McDonald. It's 3-0. Not what he would have wanted to start. Again, if you could smash that like button, hit subscribe, spread this out as much as we can. Coming up, we're going to be streaming every day. Not just Giants games, other games as well. So it's 3-1 now. Ball catches the bottom of the strike zone. 3-1 pitch. That's outside, and that's a lead-off walk. So not what the Giants wanted, but good at bat there by Lawrence Butler. He has got a good eye. As they're showing the Giants bench, they thought it was a grand slam. The wind may have just pushed that one. Spader slammed his helmet. A pitch here to Hernandez. And he takes a strike. He's behind 0-1. Bottom of the 5th. Runner at first. They need base runners, the Athletics. 0-1 pitch. And that's a line drive base hit over a right head. And he's going to get to the wall. No cut off by Jung Hoo Lee, but that will be runners at the corners. As Butler makes his way to third. And the A's have got something cooking here to start the bottom of the 5th. It's been all Giants up to this point. The A's are looking to respond straight away. It'll be Jeff McNeil, paying $282. A's are only paying half of his salary after he's traded from the Mets. And he swings at the first pitch and he's behind 0-1 as he fouls it off. Over 1. It's Jeff McNeil running to the corners, no outs. He takes below the zone. He did check his swing, as they asked third base umpire, but it's no swing. And a pretty easy decision for the third base umpire. The A's need a big inning. Jeff McNeil fouls one into the seats. That one could have gone out the stadium, since it is a AAA stadium. 1-2 count to Jeff McNeil. McDonald's looking for a ground ball or a strikeout. The pitch. And he gets a ground ball, and it's great play by Devers, who fires it to second. They get the out of second. The run scores. Great play. No, the run doesn't score. And the run does score, yeah. Great play by Rafi Devers there. I looked like for sure it was a base hit. And he got the lead runner out at second base. The A's do get on the board. But Devers may have prevented this from being a big inning. As Nick Kurtz is up to bat and he takes low and he's ahead 1-0. Kurtz, the 1-0 pitch. And it's in there for a strike. Sinker at the bottom of the zone. Good hard sinker there. Right at the knees. Tweeving it at 1. Can Kurtz cut into this lead? Half the deficit. 3-run home run yesterday. He swings and misses. Good change up low and away there by McDonald. Kurtz does have swing and miss in his game. McDonald looking to limit the damage. 1-2 pitch. And is down in the dirt for a ball. 2-2. Two-two pitch here to Nick Kurtz from McDonald. They set up inside. It leaks back over the plate. It's called a ball. No challenge. It was in the zone. But it will go to 3-2. And we'll see if the runner goes in the 3-2 count. Down 4, probably not. 3-2 pitch to Nick Kurtz. He checks his swing. Does he go? Yes, he does. That's a strikeout of Nick Kurtz. Kurtz trying to head to first base there. He thought he held up. But third base umpire said he went around for the second out of the inning. He did swing there on the replay. Had a good change up there to get the swing and miss. As Shea Langoliers comes up. He singled last time out. And he line drives one, but it's caught by McDonald. He hit that one hard. McDonald sticks an arm out there. And it's caught to end the inning. So the damage is only 1 for the A's. They needed more than that. They do get on the board here in the bottom of the 5th. As we head to the top of the 6th. Jesus Rodriguez will be leading off for the Giants. Giants at 5-1 on the offense, finally doing something. Schmidt has been Giants' best player this game. Schmidt and Rise been their best 2 players all season. And they've been the best 2 players this game as well. We'll see how much longer Trevor McDonald goes. He did escape the jam there pretty well. Again, if you're watching this video, feel free to hit a like and subscribe. This is hopefully the first of many. Here's Jesus Rodriguez leading off for the Giants. And that's fouled off in its own 1. We're in the top of the 6th. Giants offense has been on fire. Severino staying in the game on 82 pitches. And Rodriguez fouls that one off. Jesus Rodriguez grounded out twice. We'll see if he can get on base. And he fouls the 0-2 pitch off. Good sweeper there. O2 pitch is in the dirt. 1-2. 1-2 pitch here to Jesus Rodriguez is a foul. It was a fast down the middle. And he fouled it off. Vitello looking on. 1-2 pitch to Jesus Rodriguez. And he fouls off. It was a hanging sweeper. He would probably like to see that one again. One, two, the seventh pitch of the at bat to Jesus Rodriguez. Severino stays in the game. It's another ground out for Jesus Rodriguez. That's a 5-3 ground out as Geloff fires it across the infield for out number one in the top of the sixth. There's one out. And the top of the lineup will come up for the Giants. Jung Hoo Lee, he's 1 for 3. He's got a single. And he swings at a slider outside, and it's 0-1. Good back foot slider there by Severino, and he gets out of the count. Not been at his best today, Severino, but good pitch there. As Lee takes a strike. Let's go behind 0-2. Sweeper there. Oh, 2 pitch to Jung Hoo Lee, and that's another sweeper, and it's a ground out to second baseman Jeff McNeil for Jung Hoo Lee. So 3 ground outs, or 2 ground outs and a line out in his outs, Jung Hoo Lee. As Luis Ariz comes to the plate, and another good game, 2 walks. Schmidt drove him in with a home run last inning as Severino fires way low again. He's staying away from Ariz. Ariz not someone that normally does damage. Just a good professional hitter. As he hits a line drive, that's going to get down. Butler cuts it off. Ariz pushing for second. The throw, one bounce into second, but Ariz makes it, and that's a double for Luis Ariz, his first hit of the game. Third time he's on base, and that brings up Casey Schmidt, and surely the A's will not let Casey Schmidt face Severino for the 4th time after he's already 3 for 3. We'll see what the A's going to do. They are going to let him pitch to Casey Schmidt, and Casey Schmidt takes a strike. Interesting decision by the A's. Are they throwing the game? I don't know. He's looking for a 3 home run game. This is his second career 2 home run game. He's looking for number 3, and that's a swing and a miss. Fastball on the outside corner there. Good fastball to get at 0-2. O2 pitch here to Casey Schmidt. Perfect. Forcing fastball on the outside corner. Strike 3 looking to Severino. 2 out double he gave up to Ariz, but Schmidt this time can't drive him in, but no one will. get too hard on Casey Schmidt, who's had a fabulous game. So we head to the bottom of the sixth. Can the A's keep clawing back? They've got a run in the bottom of the fifth, but they're going to need some bigger innings than that if they're going to win this game. When is the game one of this series? Again, thank you for joining me here on Jolly Good Takes on this Saturday night. It's 4:08 a.m. here in the UK. It's a late one. But the Giants finally playing good baseball. It's only for one game though, so can't get too excited. Let's see here. So the bottom of the sixth here. It's going to be who's going to be leading off. It's going to be Tyler Soderstrom who's hit with the first pitch, and that's going to be a free base runner for the second straight inning for the A's. When you're ahead 5-1, that is not what you want to do. You do not want to hit the lead-off batter. Soderstrom took slider off his front foot there, his front right foot. So, Brent Rooker, he's 1 for 2 today. He's looking to start or continue the rally. Oh, count here, and Rooker takes a strike. And one count here to Brent Rooker, and that's a sinker outside. One count, Brent Rooker. He swings and fouls off the sinker. Five-one Giants. Sun started to set now, set to have Park. The night sky is about to come out. As the 1-2 pitch is fouled, as the ball boy couldn't pick that one up first time. Sorry, I'm just doing something here. 1-2 pitch by McDonald. And it's a good slider, but Rooker just checks his swing, and it evens the count at 2-2. Two-two pitch to Rooker. And he fouls off the slider. Looked like that was going to hang, but did just avoid the zone there. The A's need to get something going here. They want to get back in this game. They've got the runner at first, thanks to the free base run. What can they do with it? 2-2 count. Brent Rooker. He chops one back to McDonald, who fires it to Luis Ariz, who fires it to Devers, and that's a 1-4-3 double play. And that's not good for the Oakland Athletics. Beautifully turned by the Giants to get 2 outs on 1 play. Logan Webb's a fan of that. He'll be thinking when he gets back, he wants to see a lot of that. As Bolte takes the ball. The A's just can't strangle together a few hits here. As Bolte chops one back to McDonald, so McDonald's got more work to do, and he fires it to Rafi Devers. So nicely done by McDonald. He gets 2 outs in that inning, and that's 6 innings, only 1 run. As we head to the top of the 7th. Top of the 7th here. No outs. Be Rafi Devers to lead off. Do you think? He hit a single last time up. Not the hardest hit ball he's hit, but it did find its way through. We'll see what he can do this time. Ball's carrying to right, so as I said, if you can get one in the air, you never know. You never know. Surely a new pitcher now for the A's after Severino went 6. Gave up the 5 runs. We'll see. We will see. Sorry, again, thank you for joining me on this Saturday night. It's really late here. It's 4:15. But I'm going to be streaming the whole game, and I'm planning to do this almost every day. Please, as I said, hit the like and subscribe. It gets out to more people. It helps the channel grow. So 2 pitches so far. Trevor McDonald, 6 innings, 79 pitches, giving up the 1 run. Luis Severino, 96 pitches in 6 innings, gave up 5 runs on 10 hits. So the Giants, who don't get hits often, took a liking to Severino. Scott Barlow, the pitcher for the A's, he comes into the game. 3.1 ERA in 20 games. He's got 18 strikeouts in 20 innings. Good opponent average at 132 as Devers takes inside, and it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch here to Rafi Devers. That's down, and it's 2-0. Devers is known for his good eye. Hasn't been as good in San Francisco so far. We'll see. He swings at a 2-0 pitch that was out the zone. It was a good sweeper there. It's 2-1. Two and one here as they show Trevor McDonald in the dugout. 2-0 count. Devers. Line drive, and that's going to get to the wall. It looked like it was just going to be a single, but he hit it hard enough where it gets to the wall, and that would be a lead-off double for Rafi Devers. So lead off double for Rapid Devils. See if the Giants can extend their lead here. Willie Adama swings first pitch. That's a ground ball. It's handled by Geloff. He bounces it in the dirt and it gets away from Kurtz. He could not pick it, and it's going to be runners at the corners here. As a low throw by Geloff, and Nick Kurtz could not bail him out, and it's going to be runners at first and third, no outs. Not a good throw by Zach Geloff, but you'd like your first baseman to dig that one out. So Nick Kurtz, good offensively. It took a big hop there. Couple of mistakes fielding wise for him so far, but he is young, and as an A's fan, you've got to forgive him for that. Just off the glove, just took it up too early as Matt Chapman comes up with runners at the corners, no outs. Chapman reaching an error last time, 0 for 3. His horrid maze continue as he fouls off the first pitch. He's now down to 213, Matt Chapman. 1 home run, 14 RBIs. He swings at a curveball, and it's 0-2. Not a good swing there. Good curveball, though, from Barlow. He's responsible for the runner at third. 0-2 pitch here to Matt Chapman. And that's a base hit to left field, and Chapman's going to drive in a run. As Soderstrom slips. The throw goes to second. Chapman will go to second. There'll be runner at second and third. An RBI double for Matt Chapman. A much needed RBI double for Matt Chapman. And it's 6-1 Giants. Soderstrom slipped in the outfield once he got the ball. And it's runners at second and third. Here. And there's still no outs. Drew Gilbert, who struck out with the bases loaded. Last time up. He takes a strike. Much needed hit for Matt Chapman, who's been in a torrid stretch. Drew Gilbert, 0-1 pitch. He swings and misses at another curveball. It's 0-2. O2 pitch here to Drew Gilbert. Looking to tack onto this Giants lead. And it's a called ball, and we're going to get a challenge, and this one's going to be overturned. And Drew Gilbert's going to strike out looking here on 3 pitches. Shea Langoliers taps his head straight away, and this curveball did just clip the bottom of the zone, and that's strike 3. So Gilbert's second strikeout, runner in scoring position after a triple in the 4th inning. And Barlow needed that strikeout. It's his first out of the inning. And Bader, who almost hit a grand slam last time up, is coming to the plate. He's an aggressive free swinger, and he swings and misses at the first pitch. Aggressive swinger is Bader, and he showed it there. 0-1 pitch coming up. And that's curveball inside. Bader takes. It's 1-1. Runner at second and third. That will be Chapman and Adamas. Devers scored after a lead-off double. Swing and miss by Bader, and it's 1-2. Devers led the inning off with a double. Willie Adamas reached an error by the third baseman Zach Geloff. For Matt Chapman, drove him in with a double. As the 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed by Bader, so the second strikeout for Barlow. So it was looking like a big inning for the Giants here, but Barlow's came with back-to-back strikeouts. And again, it's up to Jesus Rodriguez to try and drive in runs. He's 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts today. He's now only batting .222 after his hot start in the major leagues. Can he add to the Giants' lead? He swings, and he's going to pop that one up. Soderstrom coming in, makes the catch. So the Giants get 1, but it could have been more. And we head to the 7th inning stretch. 6-1 Giants. Giants offense. Not doing anything the last 3 games, but they're getting on track today. They've hit the ball all over the yard, and that Casey Schmidt's been the biggest part of that. Luis Arias has had a nice game. Willie Damas has had a nice game, and Chapman just now finally broke out of his slump. We'll see if he can continue it in future at bats. We'll see if McDonald comes back out. He definitely might come back out. He's not throwing too many pitches. It's a good offensive game for the Giants here. Again, the A's need to score quickly if they're going to get back in this game. As they're just showing Wilmer Flores' 3 home run game. And Luis Severino was pitching that as well. So Schmidt has hit 2 home runs. Next time he comes up, he'll be going for the trifecta. We will see if he can repeat after Wilmer Flores. Wilmer Flores did it in a little bit more difficult a park, but all home runs count the same. And here's Geloff, who had an error last inning. He is leading off the inning, and he takes a ball. Giants won't challenge that. Could have challenged it, but won't challenge it. He takes a strike there. Sinker on the outside corner. Here's Trevor McDonald carrying on. As expected, he's on 81 pitches. The A's need to string a few hits together. 1-1 pitch outside, 2-1. Bottom of the 7th here. Giants up 6-1. Lost game 1 of the series. 2-1 pitch. And that's swung. That's a ground ball to Willie Adames. He fields it cleanly. He has a low throw, but Devers can to get out for out number 1. And that sinker's been working for McDonald. He's had good downwards movement. He's got a lot of ground balls, and that's how he's been able to get out of any jam he's been in, which has not been many. So Lawrence Butler, who did walk last time up and scored the only run for the A's, is now batting. And first pitch is a ball inside. Close pitch, but it's a ball. 1-0 count here to Lawrence Butler. And that's a ball in the dirt. It's 2-0 to Butler. McDonald has given up a couple of walks. Or gave up a walk, hit a batter. We'll be hoping he doesn't do that here. 2-0 pitch. He wants to get a strike here. He does throw a strike. Butler was ready for it, but he fouls it off. He fouls one off. 9 ground outs to 0 flyouts for McDonald. He throws ball 3 there. That's what we're saying. The sinking downwards movement on his sinker has caused all the ground balls. That's why he's been able to be effective. He's got a lot of quick outs. That's why he's pitching in the 7th. But he is behind 3-1 here to Lawrence Butler. And the pitch. Swing on and missed. He swung over the top of that one. It's a full count. Full count here to Lawrence Butler. Pitch. Swung on and missed. He threw the sinker at the top of the zone and he's got him to swing under it. So McDonald. Just more good stuff from him in the Giants uniform. More good stuff there. First pitch swinging is Hines. He hits a high drive, right field, off the wall. Jung Hoo Lee played it well. He'll get the throw in second, but it'll be a 2-out double for Hines. That one looked like it might go for a minute, but it did stay in the ballpark. This is a 2-out double for Hines. And I think that's his second hit of the game, if I'm correct in saying. Let's see. Tony Vitello's coming to take out Trevor McDonald, and it's been another great outing by Trevor McDonald. 6 2/3, 1 run, and yes. It'll be Jeff McNeil up to bat. We'll see if he can drive in a run. It's getting late for the A's, but you never know. Giants have not been good, and they could easily find a way to blow it. We'll see who the new pitcher is for the Giants. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Eric Miller, back from the IL. And his first pitch back is way up. Just lost me there for a second, but I think we're back. Yeah, Hernandez there, just relaying signs there. Stick it in his arm out, telling him what pitch is coming. A 3-2 pitch is a ground ball foul. So it'll remain 3-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Giants looking to end this 3-game losing streak. Here's a payoff pitch by Miller. And it's a fastball in on the hands, fouled off excellently there by McNeil. And he lives to see another pitch. Huge fastball in on the hands there by Miller. But McNeil, with the excellent back control he has, was able to foul that one off. As batter takes time out. Giants up 6-1. Looking to tie the series. and get this back to a 500 road trip. The pitch is fouled again. McNeil was late on it, but again, his excellent bat skills, he can foul it off. Trevor McDonald, 5 strikeouts in 2/3 innings, just to 1 walk and a hit by batter. As McNeil checks his swing, he goes around, the throw to first, in time, and that's the 3rd strikeout of the inning. The 3rd out of the inning on a strikeout. And it's getting late for the A's. Well, there is 3 outs. I need to change that to 0 though. So go to the top of the 8th. Again, if you could smash that like button, that would be much appreciated. Six-one Giants. Casey Schmidt has been the story of the game. 2 home runs and a single. 3 RBIs. Adams 3 hits. Maybe it's a fluke though, because Chapman got a hit, so I don't know what to make of this. Be genuinely leading off the inning. Genuinely 1 for 4. 2 ground outs. And a line out. And a single. They hit the other way. That fell in. As Soderstrom could not get it. It's now 4:37 a.m. here in the UK. We're at the top of the 8th. And the pigeon change is Lita Jr. And his first pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Mike Lita Jr. in 20 games, he has struggled. He's at a 7.64 ERA. 3 out of 5 in save situations. As Jung-Hoo Lee lines one, but Hernandez at shortstop is able to make the play for out number 1. Good swing by Lee there, but that is his 3rd ground out of the night. He hit it straight back up the middle, but the defense has shifted to play that perfectly. So up comes Arise, who's been excellent. 2 walks, a double, 2 runs, and 320. Mr. Consistency. And there's a curveball dropped in there for strike 1. And the pitch is high, and it's evens count at 1-1. One here to Luis Arise. He fouls this one. Is it going to be catchable? As Devers comes up and he swings, and he had an ugly swing there, Rafi Devers. Devers swings and misses at one in the dirt. Ugly swing. And he's behind 0-2, Devers. Devers, a good game, 2 hits, but 2 strikeouts. So it's been feast or famine so far. It's behind 0-2 here and really not look comfortable this at bat. So we'll see if the A's can respond. They're going to need a miracle at this stage, but miracles have happened. We'll see. They're going to need a few long balls though if they're going to turn this one around. So we'll see what the A's can do here. Miller's going to stay in the game to face Nick Kurtz, and he throws ball one. Eric Miller, the big lefty. A lot of emotion, a lot of fire. See, pumped in a strike there to even the count at 1-1. That's what's going on here. The umpire, I think they may have an issue on the scoreboard here. The scoreboard says 2-0. Oh, we've actually got a challenge here. The Giants challenged it. Okay. What are the Giants doing? That was a ball. They've lost both their challenges. It's 2-0. I think it's 1-1. I think they've got this wrong. Anyway, that's outside. 2-1 I'm going with. We'll see. They've got it as 3-0. I've got it as 2-1. As the Giants are now out of challenges for the game. Nick Kurtz takes a strike. Sinker on the outside corner. It's either 2-2 or 3-1. Do not know. Here's a 3-1 pitch. That's a ball four. So it was 3-1, and Nick Kurtz draws the walk there. So again, the A's get a free base runner to start the inning. As Nick Kurtz, who draws a lot of walks, draws that walk. So Eric Miller, he was kept in to try and get the lefties out, and he couldn't. We'll see if they take him out of the game now. They're going to keep him here to face Shea Langoliers. He's 1 for 3 as he takes the ball in the dirt, and it's 1-0. So Miller, he's got to find a strike zone here for the Giants. That has been an issue for him in the past. He is a bit wild. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's way up and in, and it's 2-0. Joe Peguero is warming up in the bullpen for the Giants. This might be the last batter Miller faces if he can't find the zone. As that's inside, and it's 3-0. So we could be looking at back-to-back walks. 3-0 pitch to Langoliers. Can Miller find the zone? There's a strike. 3-1. 3-1 pitch. That's inside ball 4. So Miller's walked the first 2 batters. That is not what you're going to do with a 5-run lead. No outs here as the pitching coach is coming out for the Giants. And they've got to be telling Miller, you have got to find the strike zone. You're up by 5 runs. You cannot be walking batters. Caleb Killian's also warming up in the bullpen in case this game gets even closer. We'll see. We'll see what Miller has in store for us today. Tyler Soderstrom's up. He's 1 for 2. He was hit by pitch last time up, and he takes outside. So Miller is struggling to find the strike zone. It can be taken out. He's faced the minimum. It was a new inning. He could have been taken out after the first walk, but Vitello's kept him in there. And there's a swing and a miss by Soderstrom. This is Miller's first game back after being on the injured list for 10 days. Trying to get the Giants through the 8th here. We'll see if he can. Big swing and a miss there by Soderstrom. Good low slider there. Soderstrom was disappointed with himself that time. So it's a 1-2 count here to Soderstrom. That ball's well in the dirt, and it's evens count at 2-2. We're at first and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. The A's are trying to rally back into this game. We will see if they can. Two-two pitch here by Miller. That's a high drive. No, sorry, it's off the end of the bat and caught by Lee. Sorry. I jumped the gun there. It was off the end of the bat. It looks good initially, but it's going to be an out. I think the league catches it. Got a bit too excited there. So Brett Rooker comes up. We'll see if Miller stays in the game. Thought Soderstrom got hard at that one, but it was just off the end of the bat. So Vitello comes out here to take Miller out of the game, as expected. And Killian's going to come in, the Giants closer, to try and get a 5-out save. Well, I don't know if it's a 5-out save. The time run's not on. I don't know. Someone in the chat will have to tell me if it's a 5-run save or not. I mean, a 5-out save or not. I mean, it would be a 5-run save as well, but that's not what I meant. As we're approaching 5 a.m. here in England. Giants looking to even. So we'll see what Killian can do. Killian, again, another wild pitcher. 12 walks in 19 innings. He does walk them, but he has got a 1.4 ERA and 2 out of 2 in save opportunities. So he's wildly effective. He's got good stuff. Drafted by the Giants, then traded away to the Cubs. Was a starter with the Cubs and now back with the Giants. And he has become their closer. He's become the guy Tony Vitello can trust as he's pitching to Brent Rooker. As Rooker crushes one, deep left field, It is way out of here. Home run, 3-run home run to the A's, and they are right back in this game. Brent Rooker got all of that one. And on the first pitch, Killian gives up a 3-run home run. And Brent Rooker was waiting on that one. The A's are right back in this game with that swing by Brent Rooker. He was not hanging around. He got the pitch he wanted and he drove that to deep left field. And the Giants are having a man meeting after that. This game is flipped with one swing there. It was looking like a comfortable win for the Giants. And Killian's made it interesting. So still only 1 out in the 8th here. The A's are down by 2 now after that Brent Rooker 3-run home run. And there'll be a pinch hitter. Nestor Cortez will pinch hit here for the A's. He's had a really good year. He swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. Got a good game here now. As Cortez takes a ball. So it's not Nestor Cortez. It's Carlos Cortez. My apologies. He's batting .343 with 4 home runs and a .956 APS this year. So he's been hot as he takes strike 2. My apologies. Carlos Cortez. The more streams I do, the more players I'll know. My apologies. Killian, looking to put that 3-run home run behind him. So 1-2 pitches swung on and missed. He went with the curveball. It was dropped by Rodriguez, so he has got to throw it over to Devers at first, but he does that for out number 2. Good curveball there by Killian. Now upset with Zach Geloff. He's a 1 base runner as he takes a 1 base runner away from getting the tying run to the plate, which I did not expect to say. Five home runs, 13 RBIs for Geloff. Really good start. He was hot in AAA. They called him up pretty quickly. And he's carried that hot streak into the MLB uniform. 1-1 pitch here, and that's foul to right field and out of play. Timeout taken by Geloff here. He can compose himself. And from the A's point of view, you want to get Nick Kurtz coming to the plate. This inning or preferably next inning. Because Nick Kurtz can tie this game with one swing as Geloff strikes out swinging. So we'll go to the 9th. It's a 2-run game as the A's score 3 and get themselves back in this game. Oh, not the top of the 8th. It's the top of the 9th. For the A's, you would much prefer it to be the top of the 8th. Top of the 9th. Well, this is where good teams and great teams separate themselves. Can you win the games you're meant to win? Can you win the games You were meant to win. And are you clutch? And this tests clutchness. In this ballpark, 2 runs is not safe. The Giants will be looking to add on. And Willie Adames will be leading off the inning for the Giants. He's had a very good game. 3 hits for Willie Adames, including a 2-run single, 2 RBI single in the 3rd inning. He has been out on the base pass twice though, so he's still got to clean that up. But I cannot complain. 3-hit game. Reached an error last time up by Zach Geloff. It's fully night time now in Sacramento. They're showing a nice overhead camera of the stadium. And Willie Adames, here he is, as I said, leading off. And Lita Jr. is going to stay in there. And first pitch ball there to Willie Adames. Willie Adames out for 236. He does not walk though, he's on base only 268. And looks like he would like that a bit higher as well. So he takes outside, so it's 2-0. Giants are out of challenges. The A's still have 2. As Adames gets under that one. And Butler, who's moved over to, Butler's moved over to centre field. He will make that catch for out number 1. Adames has got in a good hitters count, but he just got under that fastball. For out number 1 in the 9th. Here's Matt Chapman with an RBI double last time up. A much needed swing for him. Only his 5th hit in May. And he takes high and it's 1-0. Giants looking to tack on here after they're up 6-1, but the A's responded with a 3-run home run last time. And that pitch is inside, so it's 2-0. So he's fallen behind the first 2 batters here, 2-0. But he got Adames to fly out last time. As Chapman takes a strike. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Chapman gets way into that one. That's way in the sky. And the shortstop Anez catches that. So again, in a hitter's count, the Giants get under it. And it's a long fly out. And here's Drew Gilbert. 1 for 4 with a triple. Has struck out the last 2 times with runners in scoring position. As Matt Gage is warming up in the Giants bullpen. So we'll see if they go Matt Gage to close this game. Probably looking at Nick Kurtz there as well. As Gilbert takes a strike. We got a changing closer. Or are we going with a rotation? We'll see. So Gilbert takes low and it's 1-1. For the A's, it'll be Butler, Hanez, McNeil. As Gilbert ropes one. And that's a fair ball. It's into the corner in right field. The throw comes in, but it's not in time, and Gilbert's got a double. So that's Gilbert's 2nd hit of the game. 2nd extra base hit of the game as well. 2-out double there by Drew Gilbert. He got a hanging curveball, and he drilled that one into the right corner. And he gives the Giants an opportunity here to add on a run. So Harrison Bader comes up. Bader 0 for 4. Has been unlucky. Almost hit a grand slam. He swings and fouls off the first pitch. Only 5 RBIs in the year for Bader, but he was on the IL for a month. So he takes down and in to even the count at 1-1. Way up into the crowd there. Way up into the crowd. 1-2 count here to Bader, looking to get the Giants' 7th run. Gilbert's on second base. As Bader crushes one, but it's foul. Look out in the crowd. That was hit hard. And we'll do it again. 1-2 count. As that's a good curveball there, and Bader strikes out. And so we'll go to the bottom of the night. Matt Gage is coming in to close out for the Giants. Giants 3 for 18 with runner in scoring position. A lot of opportunities, but it's only a 2-run game here. And we'll see what the A's can do. They got back into it last inning. Can the Giants close this one out, or will the A's prevail? We will see. It would be typical Giants to lose this one from here, though. We'll see if the A's use any pinch hitters as well. See if they empty the bench. Lawrence Butler, who has moved over to centre field. As Cortez pinch hit for Bolte. On decks, Hennays, who's had a very good game. We will see. Has Matt Gage got the nerves? In 22 games, he's got a 3-1 record, a 1.47 ERA. 11 walks, 13 strikeouts. So not a good ratio there. And they are using a pinch hitter, the A's. It's going to be Thomas. He's pinch hitting for Lawrence Butler, Colby Thomas. They want to go with that righty-left up matchup instead of lefty-lefty. So Gage, the first pitch is way high. And he's going to have to hone in the command if he's going to get through this inning. If the A's can get a runner on, Nick Kurtz will come up and be the tying run. Here's a 1-0 pitch. It's a strike and fouled off by Colby Thomas. Good young team, the Athletics, and they're fighting back in this one. We'll see if they can complete the comeback. 1-1 pitch is popped up. And Bader's running in to catch it for out number 1. And a big first out for the Giants. So Hennays is going to bat. He's 2 for 3. with a double. He's had a good game, Hayes. See if he can continue his good game as he takes strike one. Forcing fastball down the middle there. Get ahead. 0-1. Hayes looking for a runner. Can they get Nick Kurtz to the plate? 0-1 pitch is in the dirt. It's 1-1. So the 1-1 pitch here by Matt Gage is fouled off with the changeup beneath the zone. Good changeup there. Got him to chase. And got the swinging strike. Foul. Giants looking to snap a 3-game losing streak. 1-2 pitch here by Gage. It's fouled off. Rodriguez could not hang on. That was close. Almost strike 3. But Rodriguez just dropped it. And remains 1-2. Gage, the pitch is fouled again. An emergency swing there by Hernandez, but he did just get a piece. So it's 1-2, 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. A's down by 2 runs. Giants looking to hold on to even this series up at 1. Here in Sutter Health Ballpark, Sacramento. Beautiful night. As Gage steps off. And Rodriguez come out to discuss what they're going to do here with this 1-2 pitch. So the 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Scramble to Willie Adames, who collects it on 1 hop. He fires it over to Devers for the 2nd out. And the Giants are 1 out away from the win. So we're going to get another pinch hitter here for the A's, and it's going to be Jonah Heim for Jeff McNeil. So Rodriguez coming out just to discuss scouting report here, where they want these pitches to be thrown. Nick Kurtz is on deck. Can the A's get a base runner? Rally caps are on in the crowd. So the 2-1 pitch here to Jonah Heim is down low. Good take. They checked with the first base umpire, but it was no swing, so it's 3-1. Nick Kurtz is on deck. You've got to be expecting a strike here. We'll see. The 3-1 pitch is right down the middle. Fastball right down the middle. He does not want to face Kurtz. He wants nothing to do with Kurtz. The crowd gets on their feet here at Sutter Health Park. 3-2 pitch. Bottom of the 9th. 2 outs. Here it is. It's swung and it's scrambled to Matt Chapman. He fires it over. It's a high throw to Devers. But Devers is able to jump down, land on the bag, and the Giants win. We'll see if the A's review it. It was a high throw by Chapman. Devers caught it and was able to step on the bag. And the Giants are going to walk away with a win here. Matt Gage with a save. Casey Schmidt with a 4-hit game. Arise got on base 3 times. Adamas got on base 3 times. Gilbert with a couple of hits. And it's a much needed win for the Giants. Trevor McDonald will get that win. He pitched brilliantly. Severino will get the loss. He did not. And that has been the first game here on Jolly Good Takes. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure to hit the subscribe